Why, hello again, and welcome into another edition of Exiles TV. I'm Kevin Gallagher. Bill Profita is taking a week off, some R&R, and he will return to the program on Monday. I told the head honcho here at Pelican Broadcasting, because I didn't address it yesterday or the day before on the show, that I want to talk to you for a moment about this. As most of you can tell, we have what they call a mosaic wall of video. And we had a little accident here, and we lost one of the monitors. And you've probably seen some of the recent shows where that monitor was pitch black. Getting one of these is not as simple as going down to Best Buy, because it's not looked at as a television. It's not. It's a mosaic video wall monitor, and they net out about $3,000 each. And you have to go to a broadcast electronics source and order them for replacement. So that's been done. And with these, usually with broadcast electronics, you don't have any idea. It'll get there when it gets there. That's been my experience with broadcast electronics. So in the meantime, Alan Traylor gave us a Band-Aid. God bless you, man. I think it's hilarious. So I hope you'll excuse it, but the video wall will be back up and running before you know it. Later on the program, we're going to have some live guests with some live music, which I always love. A couple of months back, we had these guys on the show, Kristin, Courville, and DiSanto. They make up the musical act Cumberland County, and they're going to talk about their music, how they go about creating their music, because they're not a cover band, and also about what it's like to try and make a living as a musician in the age of COVID-19. If I could tell just a little quick tale, I was going to have them on the show today to promote a big event that they had coming up, big live event coming up this weekend. But that big live event got canceled indirectly because of you know what. So they'll be with us in a few minutes to talk about that and just talk about what it is that they do, and we'll get to hear some good live music. I love original music too. When I was in bands myself, we always tried to get away with writing songs and working them into sets, but more often than not, no matter how good the song was or well received, when the little bit of applause we'd get for the original song died down, someone would say, "Play some Skinner!" So that's what we got. Let's see, talk about COVID vaccine for a minute. It looks like COVID vaccine is closer than ever. Senator Bill Cassidy, or should I say Dr. Bill Cassidy, told us all a few days ago that the Pfizer COVID vaccine, which has to be stored under extreme cold conditions for some reason, but the cold storage is available in Louisiana, and dosages of the vaccine are on the way. I have no idea what the priority is going to be for who gets the vaccine. I'd think maybe first responders, doctors, nurses, respiratory therapists, EMTs, police. That's who I would think would probably be up front. But strangely enough, and this is a national story, a fair number of medical professionals surveyed about the vaccine said, no thank you. I don't necessarily want to be in that first batch. Doctors are wanting to wait and see what happens and see if there are any ill side effects. Some of us, like this old codger here, can remember the swine flu vaccine now I'm not going to be able to come up with a year because I am old, but I do remember it was during the President Gerald Ford administration. But swine flu had everybody all upset and in a tizzy, but nothing like COVID. We had only a small number of deaths, but of course the attitude is if so much as one is saved, then isn't it worth it? But a company rushed a swine flu vaccine onto the market, and Americans were getting the swine flu vaccine, and for a great many of them, the side effects were worse than the disease itself. So I'm not trying to cast a pall over Pfizer's vaccine, but let's find out if it's going to make people sick before we give it to a great many people. There is a second vaccine, and I'm trying to remember the name of the company. Is it Moderna? Moderna. Thank you, Clarence Buggs. God bless you. Their vaccine is a warm storage vaccine. They say they don't need the ice cold storage, so it'll be easier to store, and therefore we may be able to deal with more doses here in Louisiana. But they say they're ready to ship as well. So the question will be, which one will get the official blessing, or will governments, state and federal, take the attitude that, hey, the more the merrier. If we got two and they both work, let's use them both. There is a third virus that a European company, a third vaccine rather, that a European company says that they've got ready, and they're going to begin human trials in the European Union countries, probably here in the next week or two. So my question is, do you think that a vaccine generally available will end these COVID lockdowns and let us return to some level of normality here? I mean, let's just ask the question, will Governor Edwards relent and call off his emergency and the conditions therein if a great number of us get the vaccine? Or is he going to be, I want everybody vaccine, everybody? He said he wanted everybody tested. I haven't been tested. Have you been tested? I'll go get tested if I think I'm getting sick, but until then, I'm not going to bother. But we'll talk a little bit more about it, vaccines. And we're going to have Cumberland County joining us in just minutes. Quick break. We'll come back. This is Exiles TV.
Taste the feeling.
Hi, I'm Bobby Yarborough with Manda Fine Meats. Here at Manda, we know what the folks of South Louisiana love. They love great flavored smoked sausage, delicious deli meats, and specialty items like boudin and andouille sausage. Manda Fine Meats has been providing these products since 1947. We produce them right here in Baton Rouge, so you know you're always getting the freshest product at your local grocery store. Manda Fine Meats. Taste the fresh local flavor in everything we make. Make it Manda every time.
Melanie has exactly what it takes to be passionate, to be knowledgeable, to be thorough.
Melanie has a passion for doing the right thing for families, even when the right thing might be difficult.
And I think that's best exemplified by the thousands of hours of pro bono work that she does.
And even after 30 years of practicing law, Melanie still has that fire.
Melanie Newcomb Jones, Court of Appeal.
Hey, welcome back. It's Exiles TV. So glad to have you with us. I am Kevin Gallagher. Bill is taking a few more days off. He'll rejoin the show on Monday, when, by the way, we will talk with Don Starnes, the Louisiana-Mississippi Director of the National Federation of Independent Business. This year of COVID-19 has been horrible for small businesses, and many have closed, hoping that maybe they may be able to reopen at some point, but tragically, some will never reopen. We'll talk with Don about that. Please welcome our guest for this hour. Joining us is Cumberland Cove, which is Eric DiSanto, and I said Cove, didn't I?
You did.
Cumberland County. Where did Cove come from?
I don't know.
No idea. I'm sorry.
Sounds too much like COVID. We don't want to be associated
Maybe
with
that's it. Maybe I've got COVID on the brain. Cumberland County is Eric DiSanto and Kristin Courville, and welcome back to the show. Glad to see you.
Thanks for having us.
Hi, thank you.
I kind of let the thing slip that we were going to have you on today to talk about an upcoming gig. But I thought when you contacted me and said our gig has been canceled. Well, actually, you didn't contact me. I saw it on Facebook that your gig was canceled. I thought, let's have them on the show anyway to talk about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So can we talk about the gig itself, or what was it going to be, or do you?
Well, it's not actually canceled. It's going to be rescheduled, postponed, if you will. We had originally planned to play over at Beauvoir Park, over off of Perkins, on Saturday evening, and the show was supposed to start at 6:30. Well, earlier this week, they announced that LSU was going to play Alabama at 6:30 on Saturday night, right?
Because of COVID.
Right, so we know that living in Baton Rouge, you can't really compete with LSU football, especially LSU Alabama. So we decided to reschedule the event. It'll be sometime probably in the spring.
March.
March.
Sometime in March.
Wow, that's a long time to wait.
I know, it is a long time to wait. We were very excited about it. This was a showcase event. We were going to have a band with us. You know, it was going to be a really cool
Our
thing.
band, Jim George and Bill Grass.
Yes,
Yeah.
they were coming in. They were going to play with us, and we thought it'd be better to, instead of playing in front of either no people or 3 people, it would be best to reschedule it
As a former musician, I hated playing in front of no people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's nothing worse than setting up all your stuff, and then what the bar draws that night is like 9 people, and none of them care about you.
Exactly.
And all they're staring at is the TV because the LSU game is on.
Because there's a game.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thank you.
So it may have been a smart decision, but I'm sure that your presence will be missed by some. So let's talk a little bit about the music. It's been tough for you guys to get gigs and hold on to them here through this year.
It has been. We've actually been fortunate. We have a steady Friday night gig at Poche Plantation. It's just a couple hours, and it's outside, and it's become a really fun gig for us. They have a pretty steady flow of people who come in there and grab a hamburger or a po' boy or something like that in the evenings, and sit outside with us for an hour or so, and we play some music for them, and it's really been a cool event. But other than that, it's been slow. It's been quiet for
We're
us.
used to being able to travel. We leave on a Thursday and be gone for a weekend, so we're missing that big time.
Definitely missing being on the road.
Well, before we get everybody all depressed, we got about 3:45 of this segment. You guys want to delight us with some music here?
Sure, absolutely.
Right.
This is original, called Wait for Now.
Yeah.
2, 3, and...
Got a lot of things I wanna do, a lot of ceilings I wanna break through. Got no regrets, I'm getting by, but I've got wings as well, I really wanna fly. It's easy to settle down and stay. This bird can't be locked in a cage. Now keep on keeping on, hanging in and staying strong. Trying not to jump the tracks as the train moves right along. I'll make it there somehow, if the universe allows. Sometimes life gets in the way, so until that day, it'll have to wait for now. It can be tough to roll a stone or build a bridge all on your own. Nothing or no one can hold me down. I'll keep my sights on the stars and head for higher ground. And it might take a little time, but it's a mountain I'm gonna climb. And I'll keep on keeping on, hanging in and staying strong. Trying not to jump the tracks as the train rolls right along. I'll make it there somehow, if the universe allows. Sometimes life gets in the way, so until that day, it'll have to wait for now. staying strong. Trying not to jump the tracks as the train moves right along. I'll make it there somehow if the universe allows. Sometimes life gets in the way, so until that day it'll have to wait for now. It'll have to wait for now. It'll have to wait for now. It'll have to wait for now.
Wow. Talk about good timing.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Song you all wrote together?
Yes. Yes.
We're going to take a quick break, take care of some business. When we get back, we're going to talk about songwriting and hear more original music from Cumberland County. Eric DiSanto and Kristin Courville on Exiles TV. Stay there.
Live and play on the fairway at Greystone Golf and Country Club, a serene, challenging golf destination located in Denham Springs. For tee times and membership opportunities, go to greystonecountryclub.com.
From appetizers, pasta dishes, and entrees, La Contea takes pride in preparing all the Italian cuisine we know you love. Enjoy live music every Thursday through Saturday from 6 to 9, happy hour weekdays from 3 to 6, and brunch on Sundays from 11 to 2, as well as dinner portion-sized lunch specials for under $10. Visit our website to view our menu and book a party or meeting in our large banquet room. Once you try La Contea, your Italian dining will change forever.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down.
Taste the feeling.
Credentials, experience, and dedication matter when you're hiring someone. My 30 years in the practice of all areas of the law, my extensive appellate experience, certification as a family law specialist, leadership in our local bar association speak to my unequaled legal credentials. My thousands of hours of pro bono legal work demonstrate my dedication. I seek to serve, not for promotion, not for politics, but to honorably serve each of you.
Melanie Newcomb Jones, Court of Appeal.
Surprise, something good has finally happened in 2020. Yours truly, the Clarence Bugg Show, gets to be with you every day of the week. That's right, 11 to 12 every weekday. And of course, the Exiles right in front of yours truly from 10 to 11, yours truly 11 to 12. So now it's appointment viewing. 5 days a week here on the Pelican. The Clarence Bugg Show. The only thing missing is you.
Hi, I am Dr. Farrell Frugier Jr., and I am a general dentist at Frugier Family Dentistry. I was born and raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I went to Catholic High School, LSU, and LSU School of Dentistry in New Orleans, where I received my DDS degree in 1986. I always have and will continue to be committed to continuing my education, to invest in technology which makes the diagnosis and delivery of dentistry more thorough, more comfortable, and more aesthetically pleasing. In our practice, we are here to serve the patients. We want to improve their quality of life and to develop relationships with our patients. In dentistry, we have a chance to impact lives on a daily basis, not just by doing dentistry, but by getting to know them and being a part of their life. We also believe in giving back to our community. So every year, we give back to the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, Toys for Tots, and Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center. Please stop by and visit our office. We would love to take care of you and your family.
Right now, during the Team Honda Upgrade event, get a new 20 Accord Sport for just $309 a month with no money down, no first payment, and no security deposit. It's time to upgrade to your new Honda at Louisiana's #1 new car dealer, Team Honda on Segan Lane.
We're back with Exiles TV. Once again, Bill Profita taking a few days off. He'll rejoin the program on a Monday. We thank you so much for watching. I'm Kevin, and my guests are Cumberland County, which is Eric DiSanto, and Kristin Courville. And I enjoyed that song a lot. If you don't mind, let me hit you with one more COVID question at the risk of just depressing everybody to death. But if not for this virus situation, can you imagine this time of year with the holidays coming on, how much would you be working as entertainers?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
We play a lot of Christmas parties. We play a lot of Christmas shows. I mean, when we travel, we play Christmas songs and things like that too. So yeah. December is usually a busy month for us, yeah.
Part of the area that we play a lot in is over in the Santa Rosa Beach area over in Florida.
It's a great part of the state too. I love it.
They love songwriters over there. They love acoustic duos. They love what we're doing over there. And so we spend a lot of time playing there. And this time of year, there's all kinds of outdoor activities happening, outdoor Christmas parties and Christmas tree lighting and stuff like that. And that's usually, we're very busy this time of year over there.
Yeah,
yeah, back in the days when I played in a straight up rock and roll combo, it would be sometimes 5 nights a week leading up to 6 weeks up, before Christmas, and then into the new year, and we would make so much money. I mean, we could basically, that would be Christmas for us. It's the money we made rocking. But this is a state that is made up of musicians.
Oh, absolutely.
And none of them are able to work.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think our governor takes that seriously. And I think a lot of people just take entertainers for granted. It's like these people are dying out there.
Not being able to travel. I mean, we are a state of musicians, but we all travel outside of the state to make our living. And not being able to do that now is really where it's hurting the most. I mean, you can log on the Facebook and do a stream event here and there, but after
it's not the same.
After 2 or 3 of those, you've either milked your audience for all the extra money that they have to spend towards music right now, or you wind up in a surplus of lots of musicians doing that.
Yeah.
And it's basically going to one venue and seeing 50 different bands trying to play on a Friday night.
In your opinion, if this thing is ever lifted, if the governor says, okay, all in, it's all over with, we're in phase nothing, man, go. How long is it going to take for live music? I mean, will it come back immediately, or will this be a ramp-up situation?
It'll take us about 3 days, right?
Right.
You know what? That's hard to say. Part of what we're experiencing too is places that we have traveled and played, and we've reached out to the venue owners and said, we're still available to come and play, and they're like, well, we're kind of sticking towards our local acts right now.
That's our experience. We don't typically play a lot around here, but my whole thing is here. I think a lot of venues are afraid. They need to make some money before they start putting money out of their pockets to pay musicians.
Right.
I think that's the hard part. I mean, we're already seeing that venues not really paying a lot of money.
Well,
right now.
I guess that they're afraid that they're not going to draw, even if they have a band. But I always thought having a live act is going to be part of the draw.
Right.
That people are going to come out to see the music. But now, I guess with COVID, are they going to be too afraid of what's going on to come out, even though that there's a band to be seen?
Right. And also, are people now going to get used to finding their music in other places than going out on a Friday night and seeing a band? Can I stay at home and watch somebody on Facebook on a Tuesday night?
Yeah.
And then I don't really feel like going out on Friday night now.
Well, we went through this period where the DJ was more important to people than having a band or a combo or somebody playing live music. And I don't want to throw shade on DJs, but they're not musicians. They're technicians. They're not musicians. And that may be entertainment, but not for me. And I like to see people actually playing stuff, and especially when they're writing their own songs.
Right.
Which brings me around to where I wanted to go. The song we heard during the previous break, can we talk a little bit about the genesis of that song and your songwriting process as it is? So when a song like that, some songs begin with a musical riff, and then you find words to fit. Sometimes it begins with a line of lyric, and you come up with something musical that will fit the lyric. What's the style, or does it mix up with you all?
Well, I can just say that I always wrote lyrics first, and then when Eric and I started writing together, he comes up with amazing guitar parts, and then we work a song around it. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes I bring lyrics to him first, and then we create the music. Sometimes I create the music first, which is fun. Kind of guides us in a different direction. But that happens too when we write with other people outside of us. We co-write together with other people as well. And it's just, I don't know, I like to come up with a lot of lyrics first to give us kind of a direction to go in. But yeah.
Do you all read and write music?
I read some. I couldn't sit here and read a score, but give me...
A huge number of artists can't read or write music, and that's not a sin in my opinion, because we have recording technology now.
Yeah.
Right.
It used to be you had to write it down. But do either of you like wake up from a dream or something like that and get a riff in your head? And you go, whoa, let me go and
that is Eric
100%.
100%.
That happens to me all the time, or just randomly throughout the day, I'll hear something and it'll trigger just a guitar riff or whatever. I mean, my phone is filled with 15, 20 seconds of just a guitar riff or me humming a melody or something like that, and then we'll sit down and write a song to it that way.
Will you do another one for us?
Sure.
Absolutely.
We got about 6 minutes to break, so if you make a long one if you want to.
Awesome.
All right, cool. This is actually called Why Do You Linger, and I wrote this with a songwriter up in Nashville, and it's a song that I couldn't sing because I'm not a woman, and so when I met Kristin, this was like the first song I said to her, let's do this one. So,
Yeah.
And we've just kind of run with it.
Yeah. Ready?
2, 3, and...
My favorite red lipstick to write I love you on the mirror in my bathroom, and it made me smile to picture you standing there in nothing but a towel, writing something that would make me think of you a while. You splashed cologne upon my pillow, so I think of you tonight, while you were bound for Dallas on a midnight flight. Why do you hold me if you're gonna pull away? Why say what you told me? You don't mean a word you say. You come into my life like time you slip away. Why do you linger if you don't wanna stay? You left that faded denim shirt I love to watch you in, hanging on the kitchen chair so it'd be clearly seen, 'cause you knew I'd slip it on to feel you near my skin, and close my eyes to feel like you were holding me. You called and left a message when you knew I wasn't home, to play it back to hear your voice when I'm all alone. Why do you hold me if you're gonna pull away? Why say what you told me? You don't mean a word you say. You come into my life like time you slip away. Why do you linger if you don't wanna stay? You won't leave your boots beneath my bed or hang your hat. Babe, you drive me crazy. Why do you keep coming back? You told me. You don't mean a word you say. You come into my life like time you slip away. Why do you linger? Why do you linger Why do you linger if you don't wanna stay? You use my favorite red lipstick to write I love you.
I love it. Thanks. See, that's an interesting song because you wrote the lyrics, but you wrote them for a woman to sing. I would easily believe that a woman wrote those lyrics.
Well, I wrote them with a woman up in Nashville, but she's just a writer.
But no, that was terrific stuff. When you all sing, when you're all putting a song together, I notice your harmonies are very, very tight. Does that just naturally come, or do you have to sit and work that out? Or?
Yes, absolutely. It just came. The first time we had a rehearsal together, I had a show already planned, and I asked the promoter if he could join me, and he said yes. And we had one rehearsal, and he sang harmony on one of my songs, and it's been like, it was just perfect. It melted right where it needed to go.
So somewhere along the line, you guys have just got that connection, that understanding of each other as artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
From the very beginning.
Now,
I just connected that way.
As I understand it, you were artist collaborators, but then a relationship developed.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's terrific. So, God bless the both of you.
Thank you.
Do you want to stick around for one more break? Maybe give us one more song before you go?
Sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Tell you what, we'll take a break, take care of some business. Exiles TV with Cumberland County returns in just a moment.
Bellelo's Furniture and Appliances, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Whirlpool savings. Shop now and save on Whirlpool appliances throughout the store. Plus, experience our price match guarantee and ask about special financing. You can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day. Bellelo's Furniture and Appliances, your dependable independent with nationwide buying power.
Hello guys, it's Debbie. It's time. I've got a brand new location. 10510 Airline Highway, Baton Rouge, next to After 5 Tuxedos. We have the perfect spot to get all your wedding and formal wear needs. Come see our one-of-a-kind name brand and get great prices. With 30 years experience, the best customer service anywhere. It's Debbie's Bridal, Airline Highway, Baton Rouge. See you soon.
By all standards, he is a champion for consumers. Because of Public Service Commissioner Eric Scrametta, our utility rates are 35% less than the national average, the lowest in all of America. He saved ratepayers over $8 billion. Commissioner Scrametta brought us more reliable power plants and energy-efficient solar fields. Public Service Commissioner Eric Scrametta. Keep the commissioner who keeps our rates low.
Melanie has exactly what it takes to be passionate, to be knowledgeable, to be thorough.
Melanie has a passion for doing the right thing for families, even when the right thing might be difficult.
And I think that's best exemplified by the thousands of hours of pro bono work that she does.
And even after 30 years of practicing law, Melanie still has that fire.
Melanie Newcomb Jones, Court of Appeal.
Hi, I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes.
And I'm Dr. Kay Siller with The Rocket Right Show.
We are two busy blondes on the go showing off life in Louisiana.
Watch us on Pelican Sports Network.
And Talk 107.3 FM. Check local listings for times.
I owed the IRS $10,000.
The IRS garnished my wages.
They put a lien on my house.
I'm self-employed and didn't report all my income. They claim I owe a lot more than I do.
The IRS is the most powerful collection agency in the world. They do not give up until you pay.
I couldn't sleep. We were being audited. I called Tax Solutions Now, and a great big weight was lifted off my shoulders.
I called Tax Solutions Now, and they got the IRS off my back.
Tax Solutions Now had My Wage garnishment lifted in 48 hours.
Tax Solutions Now can get you help. Our agents know the rules, can stop the pain, and get you the best deal.
Tax Solutions Now saved my business.
I qualified for the Fresh Start program. I paid less than I owed.
We connect you with a team of former IRS agents and tax professionals who get the IRS off your back. Time is running out. Call Tax Solutions now.
Call 800-778-4345. 800-778-4345.
Welcome back. It's Exiles TV, and if you're just tuning in, you've been missing a lot of good fun. Our guests are a musical collaboration duo, live performers Eric DiSanto, Kristin Courville. Together they are Cumberland County. And without further ado, do you have one more song you can do for us?
Sure.
This is called Flying in the Jet Stream. 2, 3, and...
What's the sense of living in the past? I'm looking forward to another sunrise. Counting on my dashboard, Jesus, watching the yellow lines passing by. I've been standing here, feet on the ground, holding back for much too long. Saying goodbye to yesterday, doing my best to write a different song. Sometimes a dreamer needs another dreamer to keep on moving on, climbing higher and higher. No, I ain't afraid of the sun. Reach up, grab a shooting star. Don't let go, flying in the jet stream. Hold on tight, baby, I got you. Here we go, flying in the jet stream. Life's too short, so break a few rules. Let's take a chance and enjoy the ride. Full speed ahead, don't look down. Follow your heart if you're willing to fly. Sometimes a dreamer needs another dreamer to keep on moving on, climbing higher and higher, yeah. No, I ain't afraid of the sun. Reach up, grab a shooting star. Don't let go, flying in the jet stream. Hold on tight, baby, I got you. Here we go, flying in the jet stream. Up and down above the clouds, taking the moment, don't let it pass. Wheels up, we're taking off now. Turn off the cruise, give it the gas. Reach up, grab a shooting star. Don't let go, flying in the jet stream. Hold on tight, baby, I got you. Here we go, flying in the jet stream. Flying in the jet stream. Flying in the jet stream. Here we go. Woo!
like it. I like it.
Thank you.
That's music that's just easy to listen to. It reminds me of one of my favorite artists, James Taylor. I've always just found it, James Taylor, good music to just sit back, relax, maybe have a little something to sip, and enjoy some good music. So I mean that as a sincere compliment.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, we actually, I'll take that as a very, thank you. Because that's kind of what we go for. Just people kind of hanging out, enjoying what we're doing.
No doubt someone watching would like to know how to get their hands on your music. I mean, are you available downloads, or
Yes.
do you have CDs? Or
We have CDs for sale. You can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com, and it's on Cumberland County Music is on Facebook. We had a website, but we're kind of we're rebuilding that right now. We're on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music.
Oh, you
anywhere.
are on Spotify?
Yes, anywhere.
Good.
Anywhere you
Imagine the
download
playlist.
music, we are there. Yes.
Marvelous. Now, you mentioned earlier that you guys do a regular little, combo thing. Where can people see you on the regular?
Out in Convent, Louisiana, there is a plantation, Poche Plantation. They have a restaurant there, so we play there every Friday from 6 to 8. So, yeah.
So it's just dinner music.
Dinner music. Yep. We just hang out. We play on the porch, and
We do originals, and we throw in a couple of covers.
our favorite songs get thrown in there.
Yeah. You do Brown Eyed Girl? Don't.
No, no Brown Eyed Girl.
We do not.
I hate Brown Eyed Girl.
And we don't do Margaritaville either. Any of that stuff.
But I think that it's great that you guys. I don't know if you know any musicians that have kind of given up. I mean, they're running out of impetus to do these Facebook Live type virtual concerts, and I mean, this has been going on for 9 months, and I think some of them are starting to lose their zeal.
I've seen lots of musicians selling gear on Facebook lately, so which kind of makes me sad too. And we know people that are just like, well, I think I'm just not going to do this anymore.
Can I editorialize for just a minute?
You may.
On that topic? One of the biggest music vendors, national music vendors, is Guitar Center. And Guitar Center was doing a guitar and instrument buyback, which I thought was just, it's like, if you're on your ass and you can't get gigs, sell your stuff to us. We'll give you next to nothing for it.
Exactly. We'll give you next to nothing, and then when you decide that you want to play again, you can come get your stuff back.
If you're lucky to get your own stuff back, you probably have to buy new stuff at their regular prices.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
So, I just didn't know how I felt about that. It's like, don't encourage people to be unloading their stuff. The thing I regret most is the point in my life, and I won't bore you with the details, but when I unloaded my precision bass and my amplifier, and then I went bassless, if you pardon the pun, for like 15 years before I bought another bass, and I missed it. I missed it terribly, and I really regret doing it. And so I don't think people should encourage musicians to cash in their chips.
I've never.
Hang on to everything. Just hang on to it. I know people are struggling, but you'll regret it if you sell that guitar, or you sell that keyboard, or you sell that bass.
We still play music, and I've sold guitars, and I'm going, I shouldn't have sold that. And I have 10 others.
Speaking of guitars, I'd like to have you guys back. I'd like you to bring the electrics next time. Can you do that?
We can do that.
I'm pretty sure we can, if you got small amps, we can just mic the amps.
Well, we can put the amps outside, and they're loud enough.
What do you usually play when you're electric?
I'm a Fender Stratocaster guy.
And you've got a Telecaster,
I do
right?
have a Telecaster.
You got to bring those in.
Yes, absolutely, for sure, We'll bring the amps in.
Maybe try and make something happen after the holidays are over. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
I love that.
We'd love to.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are Cumberland County. Eric DiSanto, Kristin Courville. And Kristin, I'd like to give you both a chance to hit us with your side hustle. So.
Okay, yeah.
She has the side hustle.
I'm selling real estate. It's been wonderful. I absolutely love it. My clients have been amazing. I have 6 under contract right now. Yep.
Marvelous.
Super excited. Ready to help some more families find their home, their dream home.
They're close for the holidays. You'll get your commission.
I will. Yep. A couple of houses will close before the Christmas holiday, so I'm happy about that.
This is a really good time to get into that business, just because it's so cheap to borrow money now. I mean, what, a rate's in the 3s?
Yeah. Well, it's less than that. I think it's right under 3 right now.
Amazing. I mean, well, best of luck with that. You've got the right personality, I think, for it. I mean, not everybody is cut out to sell real estate, but you've got charm.
It's working so far.
Good.
I love it.
I want to thank them once again for coming in and spending some time with us. I wish you both a Merry Christmas. I hope the holidays are great for you all. And again, we'll touch base. We'll get you back on the show after the holidays are over.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Cumberland County, ladies and gentlemen, Eric DiSanto, Kristin Courville. We're going to take a break a little bit early, and when we return, we'll wrap things up here on Exiles TV.
hot spiders. Premier Pest Services.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Hi, I am Dr. Farrell Frugier Jr., and I am a general dentist at Frugier Family Dentistry. I was born and raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I went to Catholic High School, LSU, and LSU School of Dentistry in New Orleans, where I received my DDS degree in 1986. I always have and will continue to be committed to continuing my education, to invest in technology which makes the diagnosis and delivery of dentistry more thorough, more comfortable, and more aesthetically pleasing. In our practice, we are here to serve the patients. We want to improve their quality of life and to develop relationships with our patients. In dentistry, we have a chance to impact lives on a daily basis, not just by doing dentistry, but by getting to know them and being a part of their life. We also believe in giving back to our community. So every year, we give back to the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, Toys for Tots, and Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center. Please stop by and visit our office. We would love to take care of you and your family.
Live and play on the fairway at Greystone Golf and Country Club, a serene, challenging golf destination located in Denham Springs. For tee times and membership opportunities, go to greystonecountryclub.com.
From appetizers, pasta dishes, and entrees, La Contea takes pride in preparing all the Italian cuisine we know you love. Enjoy live music every Thursday through Saturday from 6 to 9, happy hour weekdays from 3 to 6, and brunch on Sundays from 11 to 2, as well as dinner portion-sized lunch specials for under $10. Visit our website to view our menu and book a party or meeting in our large banquet room. Once you try La Contea, your Italian dining will change forever.
Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer welcomes you to our biggest clearance sale of the year, the Happy Honda Day sales event. Get year-end clearance pricing on over 900 new Hondas, plus a complimentary lifetime powertrain warranty with every new Honda. Save thousands on your new Honda right here at Team Honda.
Hi, business owners. Phase 3. Woohoo! But do your customers know you're back? Well, that's where the Clarence Buggs Show and Pelican Broadcasting can help. Right now, we've got great rates on advertising packages to help you get the word out. Shoot me an email at bugsclarence@gmail.com. Or better yet, call me up. I'd love to talk with you. 225-485-6839. Let's get together and make Phase 3 the best it can possibly be.
Got termites? Get Premier Pest. PremierPestServices.com.
Welcome back. It's Exiles TV. So I was just watching the commercials running during the break. And is Premier Pest Control a sponsor of the Clarence Buggs Show? Because if they're not, they ought to be. Don't you think? The Bug Man. That's right. The Bug Man. I mean, come on. From one Bugs to another, right? But as Clarence said in the commercial just moments ago, we do have some wonderful opportunities for you to get the word out that you're back or that you're still with us during the coronavirus lockdowns and that you're ready to do business. And if you'd like to get in touch with Clarence, you can catch his email address. It's clarencebugs@gmail.com, right? bugsclarence@gmail.com. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, mine's pretty easy too. It's kevin@exilestv.com. That's kevin@exilestv.com. Some updates on some things related to COVID. Just a few days ago, one of Baton Rouge's biggest parading groups, the Crew of Orion, announced to us all that they'd be giving it a pass in 2021. We know now that there'll be no Spanish Town Mardi Gras Parade for 2021, that there'll be no Spanish Town Mardi Gras Ball for 2021. Now down in New Orleans, the crew of Zulu says that they are not going to be crowning a King Zulu for 2021, nor will they be parading as we know it. Plans are pending. Zulu says, watch this space for more information. But of course, Zulu, that was one of the great traditions of Mardi Gras. People wanted to go to that Zulu parade and try to get themselves one of those coconuts. Here closer to home, another Mardi Gras group, where was it? I'm scrolling for it. South Downs, thank you, Clarence, and there it is, just as you say it. Crew of South Downs, again, canceling their 2021 Mardi Gras parade amid the pandemic. The thing is that's ironic is there is the possibility that the governor's emergency order could be lifted in time for, especially if we're having vaccines start to hit Louisiana as early as later this month. There is the possibility that within 60 days we could have enough people vaccinated that maybe the governor would feel like his emergency order could be lifted. We could all get back to some level of normalcy. The date I think I had, Mardi Gras is the 16th of February, I think, in 2021. I'm not entirely sure. But if we had the lockdown lifted by, let's say, January 20th, January 30th, would it be possible for people to scramble and put Mardi Gras parades? No, it wouldn't. That's why they're all having to cancel now. And I think it's a sad thing, because this is now 2 years in a row that Mardi Gras has been under a pall from COVID-19. But that's where we are, and that's what's going on. Meanwhile, also here in East Baton Rouge Parish, the search is on for a new superintendent of schools. You remember they just had crowned a nice lady superintendent of schools a couple of months ago when suddenly she had a health emergency that caused her to have to turn that job down and basically quit working. And we hope that the Lord is kind to her and things go well with her. But now the East Baton Rouge Parish School System is looking for another superintendent. What else is going on? I want to talk a bit before we wrap things up today about the election, a couple of items on the election, and related to the election. I could not help but notice, and I'm kind of proud about this, I'm going to glow a little bit, that one of the Sharon Weston Broom campaign's commercials uses footage of Steve Carter from his appearance here on Exiles TV, which just tickled the crap out of me because, first I recognized our logo behind Steve, and I thought, well, that means somebody's watching the show. And if we're on some liberal group's watch list, I am just delighted by that. It's like that means somebody is assigned to watch Exiles TV and see if we use anything that can be used against us. I'm going to tell you that in the context of the discussion we had with Steve Carter, candidate for mayor president of East Baton Rouge Parish, they used quotes from him, but then they said, what does that mean? That means he wants to take food out of the mouths of school kids. He wants to put grandma and grandpa out to die late at night. It's the same Democrat talking points, the fear-mongering that we hear again and again and again, especially about pushing grandma over a cliff, that sort of thing. He doesn't care about people. Well, that's not what he said. What he told us on the show was that he thought that we had too many dedicated taxing funds and that maybe it was time to implode that whole system and start from scratch and make sure that, I talked about this the other day, you're aware that our library is a separate taxing district with a separate millage for property tax, property owners, and right now they've got over $60 million in reserves. They just built a brand new library that went way, 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 way over budget. I'm sure it's wonderful. I haven't been there yet. I can tell you the main branch library they built on Goodwood, marvelous. It's incredible. But the point I made about libraries the other day is that the internet's kind of making them go away. They're not as necessary as they used to be. And if you look at a lot of modern libraries, what do you get? You get people going to the library to use the internet. Could we not come up with a cheaper solution? But it may be time to take a big, broad look at all the things that are taxed under property taxes that maybe don't need to be taxed as highly and maybe don't need to be taxed at all, or at least we take a break from it. And that's what Steve Carter said on the show. But I am delighted that the Sharon Weston Broom campaign used footage from Exiles TV in one of their ads. And I'm just going to urge you once again, get out and cast that vote. If you haven't early voted, please don't let this be another election that is decided by less than 30% of you registered voters in East Baton Rouge Parish. Get out there and cast that vote. Is that 1 minute left? 1 minute. I'm going to talk about a couple other things on the ballot. We're voting for a family court judge, or excuse me, Court of Appeals, and get out and cast a vote in that. We've got constitutional amendment number 1. Why is there a constitutional amendment on a December ballot? I still have that question. I'm suspicious of why it's on the December ballot, but what it would do is allow people who do not live in Louisiana to serve on the boards of supervisors of our state-run colleges and universities. Give that some careful thought before you cast a yes or a no vote, okay? In the meantime, have yourself a terrific weekend. Bill Profita will be back with us along with Don Starnes from the National Federation of Independent Business on Monday morning show. And I hope that your weekend is fun and fun-filled. Looks like the weather's going to take a turn for the up, so get out there and enjoy people and do something fun. Until we talk again on Monday, you take care of yourself. God bless you, and bye-bye.